So in this video, we'll be studying about chemistry MCQs of periodic table. So ICSE class 10th board revision. So these are the MCQ revision questions. All right. So the first, and this is the chapter 1 of chemistry textbook, periodic properties. So the first question is, on moving from left to right. So on the left of the periodic table, you have all the metals, and on the right hand side of the periodic table, you have all the non-metals. All right. So the non-metallic character of the elements. So when we move from left to right, when we move this way, so the non-metallic character of the elements, A decreases, B increases, C or D. So the non-metallic character will increase. So the correct answer is B. Then the electronegativity. So the electronegativity, when we go from the left-hand side of the periodic table to the right-hand side, will increase. So the correct answer is D. Because if you see on the extreme left-hand side, we have, say, for example, Na. And on the extreme right-hand side, excluding the noble elements, we have F. So F in the periodic table is the most electronegative metal and electronegative element in the periodic table. And Na is one of the least electronegative elements in the periodic table. So when we move from left to right, electronegativity increases. So the correct answer will be D, increases. Then we move on to the third question, the ionization potential. Now, what exactly is the ionization potential? So say, for example, if we take cesium. Now, cesium is in the extreme bottom rung, like in the bottommost element of group 1. So the group 1 metals have valencias +1. So cesium is in the extreme bottom side. So it is probably the most metallic element in periodic table. So ionization potential is the energy which is required to remove electrons from the valence shells. All right. So the energy required to remove the electrons from the valence shell will be least in cesium, because you could say for all practical purposes that cesium hates electrons. So it would do anything to just, give out electrons. But if you have fluorine, say, so fluorine would do anything to get electrons. So if you tell cesium that, well, would you like to give your electrons? Without hesitation, cesium would say yes, of course. But if you say to fluorine that, would you like to give electrons? So fluorine won't listen. So you could say that fluorine would, like, if you had to remove electrons from fluorine, then you would need the most energy. But if you go to cesium and say that, well, we would like to remove your valence electrons. So without hesitation, cesium would say, okay, just take it. So cesium's ionization potential would be the least, and fluorine's would be the most. So if we go from left to right, that is from the cesium side to the fluorine side, ionization potential would increase. So the correct answer is C. And then the atomic size. So the atomic size, when we move from the left to right hand side, will increase. So the atomic size of Mg would be more than fluorine. Okay, so this is the end of the first part of the paper. Now we move on to the second part. So just note down all the MCQ answers. All right, now moving on. All right, to the second question, arrange the following elements in the order of their decreasing metallic character. So we have to note the most metallic character in the given MCQ answers. So the most metallic character would be Na, and the least metallic character would be chlorine. Now this is telling us to find the decreasing metallic in order of the decreasing metallic character. So from most metallic to least metallic. So the correct answer would be B. And then finally, we move on to the third question. Arrange the following elements in the order of the increasing non-metallic character. Now, in this question, we have to first find the least metallic character. The least metallic character would be lithium. And the most non-metallic character would be fluorine. So, in this, the third question, B subpart would be correct.